For math today, we're getting very close to the end. After today, we'll only have one page left in this Lessons 2 book. And we're going to do page 355. For most of our math mountains, we've had a total at the top of how many tiny tumblers live on the mountain, and we've had to figure out a missing number. But today, we have to draw the tiny tumblers that are on either side of the mountain, and then we have to find out how many live on the mountain. So the first one, the tiny tumblers are drawn for us. We have the partners 6 and 1. And on this side, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 circles. And on this side, there's 1. We need to figure out how many tiny tumblers live on this mountain. So to do that, we count up all the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As simple as that. Remember, if you want to do it a quicker way, you can start with the number 6 because you know this is 6. You don't need to count that. And add one more and counting on. So it would sound like the number 6 here, 7. If that doesn't make sense to you, count all the circles. Okay, so on the next one here, we have to draw the circles this time. So on this side, we need how many circles? 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then on this side, how many circles do we need? 2. 1, 2. How do we know how many live on the mountain altogether? Well, we have to count them up. This just made me think of maybe you have 5 people that are in the kitchen at your house and 2 people that are watching TV on the couch. If we count up all the people in your house or in your family, we would have to count all of these circles, right? That's the same as the tiny tumblers on the math mountains. Some live on this side, or some work on this side, and some work on this side. But we want to know how many there are all together because this is a plus, plus, plus sign. Come together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tiny tumblers all together. If you'd like to try counting on, you start by counting from 5. After 5, 6, 7. That's how we get 7. The last one in this row, we need 4 tiny tumblers on the left side. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 3 tiny tumblers on the right side. 1, 2, 3. How will we know how many are all together? Count the circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you want to try counting on, start counting from 4. 5, 6, 7. Each one in this row had 7 tiny tumblers living on the mountain. So we found different partners of the number 7. Let's try one more together, and then I'm going to let you do the rest of the page on your own. How many tiny tumblers do we need on this side of the mountain? 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And you have to remember to make them kind of small so that you can fit them all in. How many tiny tumblers are on this side of the mountain? 1. How do we find out how many that is all together? We count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you want to try counting on, start counting from 7. And one more is 8. All right, so for the rest of these, you draw the tiny tumblers, you count them all up, and you put the total at the top. On the back, we have lots and lots of takeaway problems. Usually this line in the middle means it changes, the sign changes. But on this page, they're all takeaway, all minus, 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 minus. The page or the line in the middle is just kind of to help you see that there are some problems here to do, and then you can move to these. Remember, when you do takeaway, you can do just like addition. You can use different things to help you solve the problem. I'm going to use fingers for the first one. 5 take away 3. So I'm going to get my chompy, hungry hand here, and I'm going to take away 3 fingers. 1, 2, 3. How many are left? 2. If you want to draw a picture, we could try a picture for the next one. Remember, in math, a picture is usually something pretty simple using circles or dots or sticks. So we're going to have 3 circles or dots. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to take away 3. Am I going to use my eraser? No. I'm going to cross them out. 1, 2, 3. How many circles do I have left? 0. For the next one, I'm going to use objects. You can also use objects. And if you want to make it interesting, you can use different kinds of objects, not like just the kinds of things we had in class. I just saw a jar of buttons, so I'm going to use some buttons. I need 4 buttons to start. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take away 2 buttons. 1, 2. How many buttons do I have left? 2. Very good. When you get to the bottom, the numbers are bigger. So if you want to do fingers, 9 take away 6 would look like this. You would have to start with the number 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then I would have to take away 6 fingers. So instead of having a chomping hand now, I just have to put my fingers down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them go away. So for moms and dads, this is a little bit more challenging to do for kindergartners with their fingers. So perhaps when you get to the bottom here, you'd want to use a picture, or objects would be faster. So how many fingers do I have left? 3. If the fingers are too hard, use objects. So I would start with 9 buttons this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I would take away, secret stowaway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I would take away 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3. Just like I have there. And if you wanted to do a picture, it would look like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I start with 9, and I have to take away 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many do I have left? 1, 2, 3. So those are the different ways that you can solve all of these equations.